Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS and on the radio. My name is Gabe.
And my name is Andrea. And friends, today we are on the go again. This time we join Gabe and Linda and we learn about green onions.
And green onions do taste good. Well, hey everybody, let's start our lesson today by looking at some new key words. Our first one today is weed. Weed. There are no flowers growing in the yard. There are only weeds.
Our next keyword is stem. Stem. Gabby gave 3 stems of red roses to her mother.
Plow. Plow. The dry land is too hard to plow.
Harvest. Harvest. The farmer harvested new green onions yesterday.
Weigh. Weigh. Jim weighed himself. Did he get fatter?
Refrigerator. Say it with me. Refrigerator. There is no food in the refrigerator. Let's go out to eat.
Flavor. Flavor. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Mine is chocolate.
Now let's say these keywords together again. The first one is weed. Weed.
Stem. Stem.
Plow. Plow.
Harvest. Harvest.
Weigh. Weigh.
Refrigerator. Refrigerator.
Flavor. Flavor.
Okay, well now it's time for us to go and see what today's mission is with Eddie.
Yeah, okay, here it is, the mission. How do the farmers grow more green onions?
How do the farmers grow more green onions?
That's a good mission. Now let's go find the answer in today's lesson on the go.
Hi everyone, my name is Linda and today I want to learn more about green onions. But first, where is Gabe? Gabe!
Are you looking for me, Linda?
Yes! Look! You've got a lot of green onions!
That's right. Are you ready for today?
I am! Let's go!
On the go!
Today, Linda and Gabe are in Sanxing, Yilan, home to the famous green onions. This is a great place to grow green onions because the weather and soil are very good.
Hey Gabe,
Yes?
why is the ground covered with dry grass?
The grass keeps the soil nice and wet, and the onions can grow better with this grass. Also, the grass stops the weeds from growing.
Oh, I see. Hey, what is that farmer doing? Why is he splitting the onion stems?
Farmers split the onion stems into 2 or 3. Then they plant them again. Each of these stems grows into a new onion plant. This is a way to grow more onions more quickly.
Wow! These farmers know some really cool tricks.
Linda, did you know that each onion stem can produce up to 20 new stems?
20 new stems from just one stem? Wow, these onions can grow so fast.
I know. Hey, there's another interesting place I want to show you. Come on, follow me.
Okay. Wait, Gabe, wait for me.
Well, Andrea, it really was fun to learn about green onions. Would you like to know more about green onions?
Well, yes, I would. I'm excited about what we've already learned and what we will continue to learn.
That's right. Now, something I found out is that grass stops the weeds from growing. So there are weeds that would come up out of the ground if there is no grass on the ground. Well, let's look at this word, the word weed. Weed. A weed is a plant that grows, especially a plant that you don't want to be there. It's a weed.
Weeds often grow in places that you don't want them to grow. Now, if you are growing green onions, the weeds might try to stop the green onions from growing. That's why you don't want weeds there.
And so that's why you put grass on the ground to stop the weeds from growing. Well, let's look at this next key word. The word is stem. Stem. Now, a stem is a part of the plant that you can cut to take the plant with you. That is a stem.
Yes, it's usually the long, thin part of a plant. The leaves or flowers or fruit grow at the top of the stem.
That's right. So you can have stems and you do not want weeds. All right, well, we have found the answer to today's mission right here. The mission is, how do the farmers grow more green onions?
How do the farmers grow more green onions? Well, the farmers split a green onion stem into 2 or 3 stems, and then they can grow more onions.
So that's how they do it. And how can we learn more English?
Welcome to the Green Onion Museum.
Gabe? Is that you?
Huh? You know who I am? Oh, well, this is where you can learn about green onions.
Well, great. Let's go.
Okay.
This museum shows every step in growing the famous green onions, from plowing the soil to planting the onion stems to harvesting and washing them.
When harvest time comes, the farmers pull up the onions from the ground.
Then some onions stay and help make more green onions for the next season, right?
That's right. Wow, Linda, you are smart. Hey, now let's go and find out what happens to the onions after they are harvested.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Okay. Wait, Linda, I need help.
After green onions are harvested, they take a bath. Farmers wash the leaves and stems of the onions. Some onion leaves are bad and need to be thrown away. After the onions are cleaned, they are weighed and put together for storage.
Storage? Where do these onions stay overnight?
They will stay in a special refrigerator. Here, they will stay for 2 or 3 more days until they go to the market.
Gabe, that was a cute green onion costume. Well, we learned a lot in this section of our On the Go, so let's get started with our key words. The first one is plow. Plow. Now, when you plow a field, that means you get the soil ready for something to grow.
And like Andrea said, you can plow a field. You can also plow the soil. You are getting it ready so that you can plant things inside. You plow the field.
So after you plow the field, the soil is ready. Then you grow something like green onions. When the green onions are finished growing, it's time to harvest them. Our key word is harvest. Harvest. When you harvest something that is growing, that means you take it from the field and use it.
And usually, I think of fall as the season for harvest. That is the time when you can harvest things when the plants are ready to come up out of the ground and you can use them. You harvest them.
You can ask someone, when is harvest time for apples? Or is it time to harvest the fruit?
And is it time to harvest the fruit? Now it's time to learn more key words.
Okay, our next key word is weigh. Weigh. Now, when you weigh something, you find out how heavy it is.
Now, if you go to some markets and you want to buy fruit or vegetables or different things, then they might have to weigh those things and then tell you how much it will cost. They see how heavy it is, they weigh it.
Right, so you weigh what you buy, and then you go home and put it in the refrigerator. Our keyword is refrigerator. Say it with me. Refrigerator. A refrigerator is a place where you keep food and drinks. They stay nice and cool in a refrigerator, and they last longer.
Wow, something smells so good. What is it?
That is the smell of green onions that I cooked. People love to eat green onions because of their wonderful flavor. Ah, yes. Every onion spends its last day in a tasty meal.
So what other dishes can you make with green onions?
I'm so glad you asked.
Green onions can be found in many different kinds of ilan dishes. From bacon and pork to tofu, onions are used to add a special flavor. Green onions can also be made into salts, cookies, and other things too.
Wow, look at all this food we have. It's been so much fun today, and I learned so much about green onions. Thanks, Gabe, for teaching me and showing me so much.
You're welcome, Linda. And green onions really are wonderful things, aren't they?
They are, and it's time to eat.
Yes, it is.
So, we'll see you next time
On the go. Are you ready?
Well, you started already.
Well, dig in.
Wow, Gabe, that food looked so good. Did you really just dig in and eat everything?
Andrea, I really did. I could not wait. Linda was talking about the food and about green onions, but I just wanted to eat the food. I wanted to dig in.
Let's dig in. Now, we sometimes say this in English when you want to start eating. You can tell everyone at your table, let's dig in. Let's start eating.
Let's dig in because the food had so much good flavor. And there's a word I want to talk about. This word is flavor. Say it with me again. The word flavor. A flavor is the way that something tastes. It's the way that food tastes in your mouth. That is its flavor.
So if you try something, you eat it, and then someone asks you, oh, what's the flavor? You can say, ooh, it has a very sweet flavor or a salty flavor.
Or a rich flavor. So there are many different kinds of flavors. And a rich flavor is not a flavor with lots of money. It's a flavor that is very full and it tastes very good.
There are also different flavors of ice cream, like chocolate and vanilla, or different flavors of candy.
Makes me hungry again.
Calendar phrase.
Andrea, I just wanted to tell you, Happy Easter!
Oh, thank you, Gabe, but it's not Easter yet.
Of course it's not Easter, silly, but that is today's calendar phrase. Today's phrase is Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
So on Easter Day, you can tell this to your friends and your family. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
And now it's a happy time for us to watch the calendar phrase.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Hey, Marie. Happy Easter.
Dan, Today is not Easter.
Yes, it is. Happy Easter.
But Dan, today is Friday. Easter is on Sunday.
Oh, right. Happy Easter anyway. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Okay, everybody. Now it's time for the question of the day. I'm ready. Andrea, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Eddie?
I'm ready.
Good.
Well, hey, what's the question of the day?
Okay, here it is, the question of the day. Do you like to eat green onions? Why or why not?
Do you like to eat green onions? Why or why not?
Yes, I like to eat green onions. They are delicious and they are healthy.
Well, hey, everybody, think about this question of the day for yourselves. We want to thank you for joining us here on Let's Talk in English.
On PTS and the radio.
Where learning English can be fun. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.